So we're not sure who made this. It's like a 5.5 inch plastic figure, unused. I want to say that's a Mercury Gemini flight suit rather than a pressurized NASA space suit. See the seam line there from the mold. There are no markings on it at all. I was actually just using the camera to sort of look at it a little bit closer. I don't have a magnifying glass with me. The only thing even resembling a mark is this number here, which is either a 6 or a 9. I say it's a 6. And there's no other corresponding marks. And it's marvelous how his gear is still attached at the shoulder. I've actually got 2 examples, and this one got a little bit aged. It's a little bit yellowed, and so I'm actually gonna take that equipment off of there and hook them up. I was wondering what goes into that, and I guess it must be the end of that oxygen hose there. Don't know. Had something like it as a kid, and I can actually remember carving the radio or whatever that is off of his hand, his lunchbox. He doesn't look like the happiest guy in the world either. And the way I was sort of looking at it is that if this is pre-Apollo, so 1967 or earlier, he still had that like conquering space thing going on rather than the calm, controlled, collected NASA astronaut. Rarely saw much emotion out of them, unless it was Pete Conrad. That's why Pete Conrad ruled. So the molding is good. The level of detail is very, very high. You know, it's easy to say, well, that's a Marx. It's got to be by Marx, but there's no stamping on it or anything, unless somebody recognizes a pattern or some way of knowing for sure. You know, sing out. Would love to know what it is. Big old plastic spaceman. Here we go.